Jay Slater has now been missing in Tenerife for 4 weeks. His family have decided to draft in a specialist team from the Netherlands to hunt for Jay after Spanish police axed the official search 2 weeks ago. Jay's mum Debbie said the move was possible thanks to the generosity of those who have donated more than £50,000 on a GoFundMe page. The search team will comb the mountainous terrain of Masca, where Jay was last known to be on the morning of June 17th. They have brought several sniffer dogs with them to aid the search and also hope to use drones if they are able to get permission from local authorities. The search group are expected to scour the area for around 5 days to try and find any sign of Jay. The 19-year-old's family remain here in Tenerife and have insisted they will stay on the island until they get answers. They are hoping to meet with police this week to find out exactly which theories they are probing. Detectives have so far remained tight-lipped on which leads they are looking into. Social media has been rife for speculation and theories, which Jay's family will be hoping police can put to bed by revealing which lines of inquiry they are investigating. I'm outside the Airbnb in Tenerife Jay Slater went to with 2 British men hours before he vanished on June 17th. The let is in the Masca ravine, where conditions are extremely windy, hot, and much of the ground below steep and rocky. Former detective Mark Williams-Thomas has been unofficially probing the case and claims Jay left this remote holiday let in a hurry the morning of his disappearance. After speaking to friends and witnesses, Mark says Jay was, and I quote, clearly worried about his own safety. Jay travelled to the Airbnb with 2 men, including convicted drug dealer Ayub Qasim, after a night of partying. He left here early on June 17th and started trying to walk the 11-hour trek back to his own holiday accommodation. According to Mark, Jay did not want to return to the holiday let despite having little phone battery. He told friend Lucy in a final call that he was lost and only had 1% phone battery. No trace of Jay has been found since, despite an almost 2-week-long search. Jay's family and some volunteers are still here hunting for the 19-year-old, despite the official search being axed by Spanish cops. And the Airbnb Jay stayed at has now been relisted on booking.com. It had been taken off the site following Jay's disappearance and searched by police. But when we tried to book the cottage, it came up that no dates were available. These are the steps where Jay Slater posted his final Snapchat picture at 7:30 in the morning the day he disappeared. It showed him holding a cigarette and wrapped in a blanket. Spanish cops ditched the official search almost 2 weeks ago, with former Army reservist Chris Pennington telling The Sun that was too soon. He said the ravine has not been searched properly and that Jay could still be in there. Chris is among a group of volunteers still searching for Jay alongside his family. He described the hunt as like looking for a needle in a haystack, as the ravine is so vast and rocky.
But there's civilization and it's a tourist national park. Somebody must have seen something, somebody knows where he is. You know, somebody may be keeping him against his will. I don't know, there's all sorts going on in my head, honestly. It's just awful. I don't wish this on anybody. I just want my baby back. We just need to find my baby.